Okay, y'all, I'm gonna do a story time on when I got beat the fuck up. And, it's people out here that be thinking they so hard and they so bad and they never got beat up and they'll never lose a fight and this and that. But everybody ain't everybody ain't tough. Everybody can't fight. Everybody gonna lose a fight once in their freaking life. If you haven't lost a fight yet, you bound to lose one. I mean, and if you don't fight, that's good. Keep it like that. But if you're a fighter and you know that you fight, it may come a time that you meet somebody and you fight them and they turn out to be a better fighter than you. Take that loss. You know, don't go around and say it was a tie because nine times out of 10 you got your ass whooped. Cause I tried to say that it was a tie. You know, I got some hits in and this and that, knowing damn well I ain't getting no hit in. It wasn't no tie. I just knew I got my ass whooped. So I just gotta own the fact that I got my ass whooped. So this is how it all started. You know, when you in high school and you just think you just so big and bad because you ain't lose no fight. You've been in fights in elementary school, middle school, and then now you on to high school. So you feel like you on top of the world. Can't nobody beat you, and you just a big beast. And you're gonna meet somebody at one point in time that is a bigger beast than you. So don't ever think that you can never ever lose a fight because you can. It's possible. It is truly possible. So I'm in high school and me and my brother we was going to the same high school. We was going to the same high school. And him and this boy, we're gonna say his name is Jim. We're gonna say that his name is Jim. So my brother and Jim, they really didn't get along since middle school. So they carried on the middle school beef onto high school. So they beef was like Tom and Jerry beef. Anytime them niggas seen each other, they was on each other asses. Like that sound kind of gay, but you know what I'm trying to say. They was always fighting. Every time one side of the other one gonna fight the other one, or the other one seen the other one gonna fight. It was just so much you couldn't even keep up with it yourself. Every day after school, let me tell y'all, every day after school, them ninjas was always meeting in the neighborhood to fight in the first or second cul-de-sac. That's how bad it was. Like they would make dates to fight each other. That's how bad it was. That wasn't no kitty beef. I'm telling you, it wasn't no kitty beef. It was something serious. It was serious. Hold on. I don't know how much y'all gonna approve of me smoking, but this is my channel. If you don't like it, delete me, block me. Just don't just don't report me. That's all. But yeah, that's my story. So, like I said, my brother and this boy was always meeting up to fight after school. It was just so ridiculous. It was too ridiculous. So me being his sister and me being a freshman in high school, I'm thinking, okay, my brother beefing. Even though I was cool with the boy, Jim in elementary school, I mean not elementary school, middle school, it's just like everything changes out once you get to high school. Everything just changes. Everything changes. So being said that's my brother, I'm just gonna take this out of my brother. And being said my brother was finna fight, so I just want to pick myself a fight. So this girl, um we're gonna call her um Quita. So the girl, me and the girl Quita, we were friends. We was cool at first, and she was dating my brother and this and that. Her and my brother wasn't together at that time, but she did date my brother briefly. So um, I forgot what happened. I forgot what happened for me and this girl to fall out, but somewhere, somehow, we fell out. And um, this other girl I was hanging with, we're going to say that her name is Keisha. This me and this girl Keisha, we used to hang with Quita. So me and Keisha, we really didn't want to hang with Quita anymore because Quita was having these little attitudes, and we just didn't have time for the attitudes. So me and Keisha decided that we didn't want to be cool with Quita anymore. So me and Keisha, we would get together and we just talk about um, Quita and like what we want to do, and like we want to fight her, and just like kitty behavior. So um, one day at school, me and Keisha, we was talking to a girl that um Quita fought, and the girl was just saying that how she beat up Quita and this and that, and that just boosted my head up even more to want to fight Quita. So I'm like, damn, Quita can't fight. Quita really can't fight, and I mean, I'm the heavyweight champion, so I know I'm gonna beat Quita ass. Wrong. So that amped my head up. That really amped my head up. So um, after school, my brother and Jim, they supposed to fall the um at the gas station. So, everybody just meeting up at the gas station, and I jumped out the car and decided that, I'm just gonna be a big bad wolf, and I'm gonna jump out to fight for my brother. Being that, all the people was gone from the store, I came late basically. So when I came late, I decided I don't want the drama to end. Why should the drama end when I just begun? So I'm just gonna stir up more drama. So I seen the girl Quita on my peripheral vision, through my peripheral vision, and I said slick to her. So I'm like, yeah, la la la, I wanna fight you, meet me at the top of the neighborhood, this and that, like la la la. Why did I do that, y'all? Can y'all literally tell me why did I do that? Because I don't even know why I did that. I should have just went home when the boy that I was talking to took me home. But I just decided that I wanted to be in drama. I want to be dramified. I want to be, you know, like a boy and just a gangster. And I just want to be in the middle of it. I should have just went home. And if I would have went home that day, I probably wouldn't even be telling y'all this story today. So, um, the boy, okay, when I was saying to the girl, meet me at the top of the neighborhood and this and that and this and that, she was talking her junk back. She was like, oh, I'll meet you, and this and that. And then the boy I was with was telling me to get in the car. So he got out the car and put me in the car. And then he ended up, taking me home. See, me, I should have took that as a sign of God, telling me, Shanika, you gonna get whooped today. I don't want to see you get whooped today. So I'm just gonna touch this young man here and put some knowledge in his brain to take you home. But I decided that I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to listen to him. I mean, who are you supposed to be? I'm gonna be there with my brother. My brother ain't home. I'm not home. So therefore, I walked back up there. And when I walked back up there, I'm just looking like, okay, yeah, where's she supposed to be at? I will see her, this and that. And then, as I'm saying this, she is on the back of a pickup truck, and her new homegirls that she was with, they on the back of the pickup truck with her. So they were like, yeah, we coming. And so I'm like, let me run to the top of the neighborhood because I don't want nobody to think that I'm scared. So let me just go ahead and run up here. Y'all, tell me why did I run up there? Because the bitch got out of the breath so fast. I ran out of breath so fast to the point I thought about it. I'm like, Shanika, you finna fight. Therefore, you do not need to be running to a fight. You the one who finna fight. You don't need to be out of breath for this fight. You need all the strength you can get. All of it. So I just slowed down and I'm like, okay, Shanika, catch your breath because you need all the breath you can get. You need all your strength. Just get your composure back up because you know you've been fighting. You know how to fight. So therefore, this fight ain't nothing. You ain't scared. I know you ain't scared. So therefore, just calm down. Walk to the fight. It's just beat her. Like Hoppo said, beat her. No. Silly said that. My bad. So I finally made it to the top of the neighborhood, and I had on a belt. I don't know what I was thinking that day, but I decided that I'm gonna take off my belt and I'm gonna whoop this girl. I'm gonna actually beat. See, that's why I knew I was just. I decided that I'm gonna beat this girl with the belt. I just seen the vision was in my mind that I was gonna actually just kapowie, just beat her like Pootie Tang with this belt. That's what I had it in my mind. See, I watch TV too much. Because if I would never watched Pootie Tang, I would never had it in my mind to beat this lady like Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang ain't even real. You see what happened when they took Pootie Tang belt? He was so sick. That's how I was. I was sick when she took my belt from me. When my belt dropped from out of my hand, all of my strength that I thought I had, it fell with the belt. Because as soon as the fight started, I had the belt wrapped around, so I'm thinking, yep, what? You better. I just thought I was finna do something. But as soon as the fight started, my Pootie Tang belt fell off of somebody just Spider-Man webbed my Pootie Tang belt out my hand. And it fell. So my Pootie Tang belt fell. All of my strength fell with the Pootie Tang belt. My legs went weak. I didn't know what my arms was doing. My arm wasn't doing nothing. So I decided, no, if I'm going to tell the story, I'm going to tell the whole story and nothing but the story, so help me. When me and this girl started fighting, my Pootie Tang belt fell like I said. And then I think me and her was throwing blows, but hers was a little bit quicker than mine. And the usual hair pulling and this and that. And then like the truck that she was in, the doors was open from when the people was inside the truck came out and they left the door open. So when we fighting, we fought inside the truck. And that's exactly where I lost my grip at. I think I would have still been in the fight. I probably would have still got my ass whipped, but I still would have been in the fight if I would have never fell inside that truck. Because once I fell inside that truck, I really did not have no grip on her anymore. Like, I didn't have her hair. She didn't have no hair. Let's get that one part straight. I had a head full of hair. Long hair. She had this I'm not trying to be mean because if she watched this, I don't want her to think that I'm cracking jokes on her, but she knows from what I'm talking about. The girl had nice, like, long, not long. She had nice soft hair, but she didn't have enough length that's pullable to the point where my hair was pullable and you can get grip on it. Her hair wasn't like that. So when I went for her hair, just like when she was going for my hair, I went for her hair. And the little pony that she had on, it just flew off with the wind, and I was left with nothing to grab on. So therefore, when she had grip my hair, she gripped my hair, and like when we was fighting, we ended up inside the truck, and then she got the best of me. Once I got inside the truck, she got the best of me. And the girl Keisha I was with, she was telling me, oh, if you start losing, I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna help you, and I'm gonna do this. Let me tell y'all, if y'all friend ever tell y'all that if you lose in the fight and they gonna jump in, nine times out of 10, they're not gonna jump in for you. They're gonna watch you get your ass beat. Because this girl told me if I start losing the fight, that she was gonna jump in for me, and I'm just thinking in my head, okay, I already have it in my mind, I'm finna whoop your ass. But if I don't whoop your ass, I already got a soldier behind me that's gonna whoop your ass. But my soldier wasn't behind me. No, my soldier wasn't behind me. So all I can do is just look at Keisha and like tell Keisha, help me. I don't know what made help me come out my mouth, but help me came out my mouth. And I'm like, help me. Like, I know you see me get my ass whooped, and I'm too pretty to get my ass whooped. Like, I do not want to get my ass whooped today. And then the boy I'm talking to, he over there. I don't want him to see me get my ass whooped. So therefore, help me, Keisha. Help me. Keisha didn't help me. Keisha ain't do nothing. All Keisha did was just stand there and look at me. And I'm like, Keisha, I wish I could stand there and look at my damn stuff. But I can't. So can you get her off my house? Keisha still ain't do nothing. So I'm just to the point where I know I don't have no help. Let me just give up. You know, I felt like if I'm going to win a fight, I want to win the fight from the beginning to the end. I don't want to win a fight. I'm losing the fight in the beginning and then I get the best of you at the end. No, because we're going to sweat. That's a tie. And I don't want nobody to feel like it's a tie. I don't. I want my props when due. If I whooped her ass, give me the props and I whooped her ass. It ain't no tie. It ain't no time. Somebody got the best of somebody. Either somebody got one more lick than the other person did, or the other person just know how to bob and weave your somebody won. It isn't a tie. It isn't. But it wasn't no win, lose, or draw. I actually got my ass whooped that day. And I can admit that I got my ass whooped. It ain't no problem, I got my ass whooped, okay? So I'm turning to Keisha and telling Keisha, help me, Keisha, help me. Keisha didn't do nothing but just sit there and just watch me get pummeled. So as I'm watching Keisha watch me get my ass pummeled, I just gave up. I totally just gave up and just sat down on the ground and just said, you know what? I'm just gonna let this girl continue to hit me. I'm just gonna let her continue to hit me because I was dead ass wrong. Me and her was friends at first. I decided, when I started hanging with new people in high school, that I'm going to turn on the girl that was actually with me in middle school. She dated my brother. I mean, if I didn't go into high school with no friends, I went into high school with her. We walked together on the first day of school. I mean, I should never did that to that girl. So I'm going to say karma really did come back on me because I did her truly wrong. And, don't ever think that you can beat anybody or everybody because somebody is stronger than you, somebody can fight better than you, and somebody much crazier than you. So don't ever think that by you being bigger or thicker or taller or muscular or I don't care what it is, don't ever think that somebody cannot bring you down to your weakest moment. Don't ever think that because I just thought, by me being in fights and I haven't lost none of my fights, I thought that I truly couldn't lose no fight, but I was proven wrong. But all the fights that I got into, it was because somebody was messing with me and I had to defend myself. But in this fight, I was totally wrong. So I deserved what I got, and that was an ass whooping. So that's my story time. I hope y'all enjoy. Leave comments below, like it, subscribe, and have a good night.